fucking made it. Season 6 is officially coming to a close.
It's here. Ladies and gentlemen, the finale. We're hyped. You guys should be hyped.
You guys waited, so you should be extra fucking hyped.
Yeah.
And just like the song says, we're going to take you to another dimension on this episode of 2D Podcast. Hey. And we got something special for you guys. Obviously, you all know exactly what vodka we're going to be drinking tonight. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at 2D Podcast. You would have found out.
Yeah, that's true. I'm against the decision that was made by the people.
But we
you guys
have to
clearly
stick to
don't
it.
know your vodka.
And that
some
was actually
people,
mentioned.
yeah, that was mentioned by our good friend Andy.
Yes.
Said that people really don't know what they're talking about. And he's right. You guys don't know what you're talking about.
And
because Belvedere is supreme.
Belvedere should have won. I was interested in that one that had the skull as the bottle. Which one was that? Crystal Head. Shout out to Juan. Obviously, I was interested in that, but I know Belvedere. I've heard it's better, but I haven't had this either.
Belvedere is the supreme. You have to understand, Belvedere is like my favorite, alcohol bottle.
Yeah,
it's my favorite shot to take.
Well, it doesn't fucking matter because we're having Grey Goose. Let's fucking pull it out.
Little story time while we're taking this out. I don't know if you remember my birthday last year.
Oh my goodness.
My birthday. Junior year, we bought one of these puppies. I don't know if you remember. This was the first night we met Flores, actually.
Really?
For real. Remember? So it was at the house, and obviously it was the beginning of COVID. We couldn't throw anything down, so we just had some of the boys over, and I was ripping that down.
Yeah.
Got so hammered. So we're gonna start off with a shot.
If this is your first time ever watching 2D Podcast, you're like, why are they drinking alcohol or hard liquor? It's a special tradition that we have here every finale. So, different beer every episode is what we usually do, but for every finale, different hard liquor.
Well, everyone knows the Goose, the standard.
Oof. You see that shit right back there?
Top shelf.
That's going to be a different bottle at the end of this fucking episode.
Oh, that's true.
We gotta change it out. You've had Grey Goose before, correct?
Bro, I just told a story about...
Yeah, I know. Flores.
Yeah, but, dude, I've had it. This is the standard, for my friends.
You did just tell the story.
Yeah. This is, the standard for, my friends when we're having, cheaper vodka.
Yeah?
It's Polacks.
Yeah, this wasn't that expensive. It's $40.
Yeah. Well, actually, that's the standard for vodka, but for good vodka, but my friends and I when we're just having a lot, we tend to drink Grey Goose.
Oof. Let me smell that shit. Juan's fucking yakking in the background. Is it really
it's
that
not
bad?
No.
I heard it was smooth. Yeah, it doesn't. Wow.
Bro, it doesn't.
I'm getting a strong smell right now, and I'm.
I'm telling you, it's the thing. The better part about because I always talk to you about the importance of
right there.
I've told you about the importance of what the hot the top shelf vodkas have is it's not a vodka smell. It's a
also.
Yeah, we do have a chaser. Sorry, but I was just gonna finish with this. The thing that's important to remember when you're having top shelf vodka is the good thing about it is it doesn't have that disgusting rubbing alcohol smell and taste. So,
yeah, that's something I noticed.
It's
vodka
a
usually
smooth,
to me tastes like that.
Clean, clear vodka.
Look at this fucking jug, bro. Shout out to Elmar Ibrahim. You all know him, El Moose. Big
Juan,
time.
Come here and get your shot.
He suggested this. Yeah, Juan, you'll be taking a shot with us, obviously.
These are always great.
I was considering either orange juice or pineapple juice, and then I saw this and was like, bro, I'm
Juan's
fucking
getting
dumb.
a shot here. I don't know if... Yeah, well, they're probably looking for that. Wait, what are you doing?
You don't want a chaser?
Yes. Please.
Well,
That's what I'm fucking saying. Thank you, Juan.
I don't think I'm gonna need one. I don't think I'm gonna need one for this shot. But.
Hold on, sit a little closer to me. I don't know if you're,
Yeah, no,
you're in
I
the
peeped
angle.
it before. Yeah.
I'm gonna put this shit back in the fridge because it is not cold. I realized, dude, this whole time, which is disgusting, by the way, this fridge has been almost on the off setting. I just turned it to cold. Now the freezer is freezing, obviously.
Yeah. Well, you could tell. All
But
right,
I found
you
that
gotta
out. Okay, yeah, take
yours,
mine.
dude. Here, you need this, right?
I have this one.
Juan's got that one. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's season 6, gentlemen.
Season 6. Don't get any on the
Missed.
fucking thing.
Yeah, I didn't want to. There we go.
There we go. Oh, it's pretty chill.
I hate vodka.
It's not terrible. It's not the worst.
The Mucho Mango saved me.
No
This is gonna
chaser
be a very
for the
interesting-
Polak.
Very interesting.
No chaser
episode.
for the Eastern
I made a
European because
horrible
why?
face.
Caruso.
Because we don't need him.
Down 1-0 right now.
Definitely down
You're
1-0.
down. Yeah.
I'm up.
I'm making a
Yeah.
comeback though.
Yeah.
No face.
He had no face.
Bro,
He's Polish, bro. They drink
I
this out
hate
of, like.
vodka.
I think I might have made a little bit of a face, but it's because I haven't had like. To be fair, I haven't had like
It
clear
wasn't bad
shots of
though.
vodka.
Now I'm thinking about
Bro,
it.
you have to
Yeah.
think like when you have like a shot of what I was saying earlier. When you have like a shot of like the lower tier alcohol, like the
Mhm.
lower tier
Rubbing
vodkas, it's like
alcohol.
it's like strong,
The
sharp.
fucking nail polish remover. That's
Yeah,
what
well,
it
this
reminds
is
me
like-
of.
Well, this is like clear, clean,
Yeah.
you know.
I'm thinking of vodka. I'm literally thinking.
I
of
might just
exclusive.
drink this. So
And,
that's
like,
Exclusive, man.
That is bottom of the barrel. Like this is obviously way better.
Yeah.
It's
all
pretty
right.
good,
I need
honestly.
to finish this so I could fucking.
I said we take
measure
another
this out.
one.
Just take measures up.
Yeah. I said it.
Well, it's been said, so pour them up.
All right. Well,
You know, get it going.
Yo, you wanted to play a game.
I do.
What
I
game?
wanted to play-
these aren't even
I wanted
like
to
full
use the shot
shots, dude.
glasses and like put water in some of them, and like make a game so like when you're
It's like
time to
Russian
drink,
roulette?
Yeah, it's like Russian roulette or something like that.
Oh no! You know what it is?
We have cards.
There's the one that you do where it's like everyone gets like there's one shot of vodka and 2 shots of water, and you have to guess.
Oh, I'm fucking down. I'll
Some
walk
shit
out.
like
Yo,
that.
I'm down for that. Let's do that.
You know,
Let's
like,
do that right now. But like,
We
but
should
like,
just
wait.
put
I'm
it
gonna
on the-
lose.
Let's
I'm
put it
gonna
on
lose.
the TV. There's like games you could put like. There's probably like a roulette game or something like that. But that sounds fun too. Putting
yeah.
3 and then just the 1.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
Okay.
We'll
We'll do that in a little.
All right,
There's some
we
things
taking
we have
this
to
one
get
first?
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because Juan said so.
Damn, bro,
It's your
this
birthday,
looking
hey.
weak. Here,
By
Juan,
the time they
take the
by
shot
the time
glass.
this is
Yeah.
gonna be a.
My birthday is
Oh,
tomorrow,
man.
March 29th. You guys will be seeing this on April 1st, unfortunately.
So it is his birthday. Oh, I haven't.
It's his birthday.
All right, we'll get into it in a second. But
Cheers.
cheers, man, to the second one of the night.
Fuck
Many
this
more to
shit.
come.
I did that one better.
I think it's good. And that's really rare. I don't think vodka's good. I think that's good.
Just that aftertaste.
It's so like such a manly.
All right, pour one so Juan can leave. Pour
What?
up the mixed drinks.
Oh, okay.
Do we have do we have
I was about to
the
say.
ice though? Like
I think low key when I put it in here, I flipped it over.
yeah, but
Yeah, I can pick up the ice.
Bro, it didn't fall
Sneak
out.
peek.
You have to
Sheesh.
crack it out. Oh no, there you go.
It's fine.
Who wants 2 pieces?
We're like a quarter of the way, I feel like.
Dude, I know. It's really not that much. There was a liter bottle and I was considering it.
That would be brutal.
No, this is good.
That sounded like
I didn't finish my chaser. Just pour like 2 shots or 3 shots or something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's true.
Well, slowly but surely we've become connoisseurs of mixed drinks. What was our favorite one so far? What do you think, Paul? What was a good partnership?
Well, the tequila was a good one.
What did we have with that?
The Sincoro?
Yeah, but what did we have with that?
Oh, no, my
Oh,
favorite was the JMO.
Yeah, with the Coke.
Yeah.
Classic.
But bro, now I don't drink it with Coke or Pepsi or whatever.
Just straight.
No, dude. I don't have JMO straight.
You have a
JMO ginger.
Shut the fuck up
That's
about
what he
the pickle
does.
juice.
That's what he does.
JMO. Oh.
Also, I would like to bring this up.
Picklebacks.
That was fucking disgusting. So me, Paul,
No,
Juan,
no,
and
it's
two
not
of his
disgusting.
boys went to a bar, and he's like, "Yo, you gotta try pickleback. You gotta try this pickleback." I'm like, "What the fuck is a pickleback?" It's literally a shot of what, Jameson,
Yeah.
and a shot of pickle juice, like straight up.
It's good, bro. I liked it.
Good
That
as
was
fuck.
probably one of
Right?
the most disgusting
It
things I've
depends.
ever had
Obviously,
in my
it
life.
depends. If
I
you
like
hate
pickles too. I like
if you
pickles.
hate pickle, no,
No,
if you
I
don't
don't
like
hate
pickle
pickles.
juice, then you're not gonna like it. If you don't like pickle juice,
But I like pickles.
but you don't like pickle juice. Pickle juice is like a different animal.
Okay, I'll agree with that.
I think
But-
it tastes just like pickle. It's just
Well, it does taste like
Stronger. It's more concentrated.
Yeah.
It's like a juice.
this Caruso's, right? I think 2 shots is good in
Yes.
each.
I agree.
we'll be at 4 each.
Well, Juan's getting like a half cup, so only pour him one.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna fill up I'm not filling up the cups to the brim with like
You might have to with his.
with that. You know.
How do you feel about this though? You like this
I
shit?
mean, it's good. Yeah. I like the vodka
I
better
like it.
How can you like vodka better than
because it's not sweet. I don't like sweet shit anymore.
whatever?
Okay.
As he's pouring this up, you guys know what we do every single finale. We take the 9 beers that we drank over the course of the whole season and we pin them up against the rest of the beers that we drank. Unfortunately,
Take a sip of that. Tell me.
unfortunately,
That's mine.
that's yours. This season was not good
It's true.
as far as the ranking goes. So, we also didn't have one suggestion, did we? We had the Konas from Oreo. Was that? Oh yeah, but that wasn't good. We need some more. We need some more suggestions. Is it
You
good?
tell me what you think.
I don't even taste the vodka. How much did you put? 2?
2 shots.
I don't even taste it.
This shit's bussin'.
Yes.
Love that. Put this back in the freezer. So, I feel like we shouldn't go through the whole list again. You guys see our fucking Instagram
Yeah,
posts.
we don't need to go through the list. I'm done.
We just feel
hearing
like
that shit.
we just gotta bang through
Well-
what we added.
I'm gonna make a comment also because I haven't been able to yet because of the way our schedule has been with recording about my vacation.
Yes.
If you ever get the chance, go to Joshua Tree, the desert in California. Beautiful place. But you have to go in March because if you go in like the summer, then it's like
Too hot.
100 degrees. But we
Mhm.
went, it was like 75, perfect. I'm actually peeling as we speak.
You use any suntan lotion?
No,
Well,
none. Yeah, well, I'm not. Do you hear me bitching about it? I'm
you
just
just
saying.
bitched about it.
No, I just said I'm peeling as we speak, so that like that.
But you know
that's
what you
why.
wouldn't be saying if you wore sunscreen? I'm peeling.
That's right, but and you want to know this is actually a funny story. Christina got sun poisoning,
Jesus Christ.
to the point where like her face started swelling up, like bad.
Damn, like that?
Yeah.
She didn't put anything on?
Well, we both didn't. I mean, it was like 75.
You guys are children.
It was like 75. No, and I'll give you the reason why. We didn't,
You didn't wanna be
expect to
soft?
do. No, we didn't expect to do this one hike that we ended up doing. Like we just went into the park and then we
Okay.
decided like there was like an oasis at the end of the park. So of course like we're like
We want to go see it.
we want to go see the
How
fucking
far was the
oasis.
hike?
It was a 7-mile total hike. 7.5, sorry. 7.5. So it's like it's supposed to take 5 to 6 hours. It took us 3. But it was 3 hours of
Good time.
non-stop sun though. That's what happens, dude. Got fucked. And yeah, but I mean it's that just because that happened, I mean that doesn't, you know,
Mhm.
it was fire.
Now
Yeah.
on to the beer rankings.
Crank them out.
So, the worst beer that we had this season came in at number 35, and that's the Guinness Drought Stout at a 6.05.
It's not that bad.
Not that bad. It's honestly the worst beer we had is a 6, so we didn't have any shit beers this season.
Yeah, but we didn't have any great ones.
We didn't have any ones that really shined. 33, a little bit bigger. Dog Days at a 6.15.
Okay.
Whatever.
Wait, do we have a cumulative? You have them.
Those are the
Oh,
cumulative.
it's at 33, right?
Yeah, number 33 total. So far, we've had now 45 beers, which is 9 times 5 minus the 9 shits we had. Okay, next big jump all the way up, cracking the top 25. Kona Gold Cliff IPA. That's the shit I was talking about with Oreo. A 6.7.
It was decent, yeah.
Decent. It wasn't a
6.7.
bad beer. That's quality. It's your average. I'd like to see the average of all of our rankings now. That we have 45. If I accumulated all of our
So I was gonna say we should like make
Excel
an Excel sheet, but that's gonna take like a day or two.
No, I could do that in 30 minutes.
Of the whole thing.
It's 45.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
It's all the
just
data's
the
right
beers.
here.
I was gonna say an Excel sheet of all the data that we have.
Okay, so that's an additional 9 things.
It's gonna take a while, I think.
An hour tops.
All right, well, keep going. Whatever. Fuck me.
Well, you'll see what our average is season 7, episode 1, which is coming out next week. Number 23, Peak Happy Hour, 6.85. I don't even really remember these beers, to be honest. There's so many at this point.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
I remember the better ones. Flying Dog, 6.9.
I remember that.
Coming in at 21. 3 in a row here, actually. We had a 6.9, 7, and a 7.1. So at 20 is Keenan Ichiban. That's the one that we had with Sebs.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. It was all right. I thought, if I remember correctly, it was pretty dry.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I remember now.
And then at 19, Spaten, 7.1.
Yeah. Decent.
Average. So now, jumping up to the top 15, these are actually some good beers. Number 14 is the Guinness Baltimore Blonde.
Yeah, that was
I
good.
think, looking back, I rated it too low. But you can't change your score once you give it, obviously.
that's a good beer.
So I think this one should have been maybe rated a little bit higher, because I think I actually gave it a lower score than you did, which is what brought it down. Regardless, coming in at 14, you have that. And then top beer of this season, just barely missed the top 10. Coming in at number 11 was the Estrella Damn Barcelona.
Yeah, Estrella was good.
Estrella was bang.
That shit was fun.
Yeah.
7.75. Not quite an 8.
Good beer.
We didn't have an 8.0 this
What?
year.
You look soft.
Or this season.
Bro, this guy's saying I look sauce already. We're 2 shots in. Stop.
Don't know what to say. He's working, man.
Continue.
Dude, I'm not. I guarantee you by the end of this episode, you two are gonna be sauced and I'm gonna be fine.
Why am I going to be sauced? I'm bigger than both of you guys.
Yeah, but I can handle it.
He's Polish.
But you've been off recently.
That's
You're not
true.
you're not at the top of your game anymore.
Bro, I was off in February. It's the end of March. I've had a lot of time to make it. I mean, like.
Well, there
let's
you
be
go.
honest.
Beer rankings complete. Everybody, and I mean fucking everybody, has seen the clip
Oh yeah.
of Will Smith going up and slapping the absolute shit out of Chris Rock.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it,
Where the fuck are you?
you're fucking dumb as shit. You've seen it?
Yeah.
I've
Of
seen
course,
it.
everyone's fucking seen it. at
I
this
think,
point.
I mean, obviously a lot of people are covering this right now. So, at the end of the day, he fucking was trying to protect his girl, and he went up and slapped her. Like, I'm not gonna focus on that specifically, but what I think it shows of him as as being the husband, right? So, his wife Jada, she fucking fucks other guys.
Yeah.
Who was the
everyone
one
knows
rapper that?
I forgot.
Tupac.
Was it
Yeah,
Tupac?
August.
Was that the song? What's the song? Entanglements.
Yeah, that's August. That's
August,
Like a
that's the
young,
guy.
It's a younger guy.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
Young as shit.
So like, he's okay with his wife getting fucked by these guys, and he doesn't really like go out and beat the shit out of them or anything.
But he slaps
But
the
Chris
shit.
Brown makes like a
No,
pretty
Chris Rock,
funny.
Chris
Oh, sorry, yeah. I was
Chris,
thinking about
well, Chris
slapping
Brown
him.
also has a history of slapping people.
Yes, well, punching people.
Yeah.
Chris Rock, like, he made a very small joke. And it's pretty funny. Did you see the first G.I.
Yeah,
Jane? Did you see that
yeah,
photo I'll put it up right now. It's a pretty good comparison. I'm not gonna fucking lie. It's pretty spot on. It's a good joke, and it's not like he was like, "Oh, you're diseased" and shit. Like he just said, "We hope to see you in G.I. Jane 2."
Yeah, like come on,
and
stop it.
But and here's the fun. There's a clip that shows as he was saying the joke. There was a camera. Did you see this? There was a camera on Will and Jada, and Will actually laughed at the joke.
Yeah.
Like he laughed at it first. And then he looked over and saw that Jada wasn't amused by it. And at that point, the camera cut away.
Yeah.
So, it's almost as if Jada was like, oh, you're going to let him fucking say that shit? And then he went up and did it. Because
so
he felt...
You're saying she bitched him.
Yeah, there's this funny-ass meme that she was like, if you don't go up and teach him a lesson, I'm going to cheat on you again. And he fucking went up and slapped him.
Well, she like rolled her eyes, and then like I think he saw that. And he's just like, nah.
But he got heated. Like, he got fucking heated. Like, he said it once.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter, like, how heated you get, though. You can't just go up and fucking do that.
I thought he was going to go up and, like, whisper into his ear some shit. But he fucking slaps him.
He just...
Like, sucker slaps him, too.
Yeah,
like
fucking slap the shit out of him.
He's not expecting that.
Chris, good for... no.
He handled it well.
Chris Rock handled it really well. And I just want to say that I know Will Smith has apologized now, but I don't give a fuck, dude. You can't do that shit. You know, like, you can't go up there. Like, you look how, like... Because, you know, you want to know what's funny? If, like, let's say your boss or someone or your coworker was fucking up there doing the awards for your fucking... At your Christmas party or some shit. I'm just using, like, a comparison.
Okay.
Companies giving out, like, awards for some shit, right? And the guy up there makes a joke, right, about, like, your girl. And, like, it's kind of funny, but, like, no matter what, you can't go up there and just
slap him.
And slap the fuck out of him.
But it's different because those are my coworkers, and
Will Smith is... But here's
like,
the
these
thing.
People mean nothing to him.
Here's the point that I'm trying to make. It's, again, these Hollywood celebrities that get to do whatever the fuck they want without any repercussions. That's the thing. And then
Chris
they complain.
Rock wanted to press charges, I'm sure that something would have happened.
And then they complain. Well, Chris Rock's not going to press charges. But
exactly.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, just because your coworker wouldn't want to, like, press charges, you would still get fucking fired.
Yeah.
That's just how it is, dude. You know, like, these people are so fucking privileged. Like, the Hollywood celebrities. And it's not even about, like... What I'm trying to say is, like, they're so lost in, like, how they're supposed to act in these kinds of settings. Like, the whole world's watching you. Like, you can't just go up and fucking... Well, not the whole world. I don't watch that shit. Mm-hmm. I just saw the video.
Yeah,
and no one really wants to watch these people, like, go up there
know what was happening.
And give, like SJW speeches about, like, you know, like, animal
Speaking
abuse
of which,
stuff.
his fucking post speech, did you see that shit too?
No, I didn't see
He, like, made a very brief apology. Like, he said, my apologies, and then just went on to thank everybody that, like, the classic speech. Like, he didn't even pay much attention to what had
that's
happened.
not what
he
I'm
was
saying.
crying, and he was talking about, like, oh, like, you know, if people, like, are treating you wrong, you just gotta brush them off. Like, bro, you just slapped Chris Rock because...
Yeah.
He said some shit about your girl.
Yeah, dude. Exactly.
And now you're up there talking about, like, don't let people get to you and...
Brushing it off, like, come on, man. I don't give a fuck, dude. Again, it's one of those things, though, at the same time, like, do I really care? Almost not. Like, I almost wasn't even, like, when I saw the video, I was just like...
I didn't care that it happened. I just thought it was really interesting that it happened because I felt like Will Smith, to me, was a very calm and relaxed guy. It was very surprising that he was the person to do that, especially to somebody like Chris Rock, who I feel like is a very likable guy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't... Unless they have, for some reason, beef that nobody knows about, and Chris Rock stepped out of line because they had beef and now he's calling out his girl, like, okay, maybe. But neither of them mentioned that afterwards, and that didn't come up afterwards that they had beef prior. So I wouldn't expect him to be that type of person. I always, in my opinion, saw him as somebody who would be a good role model to live their life by. Like, he's done a lot of great
clearly
things.
not.
Clearly
right?
not, because he lets other guys fuck
clearly
his wife.
Not.
And then
maybe
he
that's
goes and
not
slaps
the reason.
shit out of Chris
yeah.
Rock. Like,
maybe it's the fact that he lets other guys
He's
fuck his
different.
wife is not the reason why he's not a good role model.
But I
But
think that's a good reason to not be a role model. You would want people fucking your wife?
I would more so focus on
I
the
would find
fact that he
another girl
slapped
if
the
she
shit
wanted
out
to do
of
that.
Chris
'Cause
Rock on
apparently it was-
national television.
Well, yeah, but that's what that situation caused him to react like that.
How do you know?
I think so.
Bruh.
Everyone, we think that. Yeah.
I mean,
who the
you
fuck
cannot
knows?
get into the mindset of a cuck. You know what a cuck is? We went over this,
Yeah,
correct?
I know
You
what a
can't
cuck
get
is.
into you can't get into the mindset of someone who's a cuck.
I mean, dude.
Because to me, that's unfathomable. Like, if I would never, like, that's not even, like, an option that I would, like, even consider. And if it was even brought up, I'd be disgusted that that person would want that. You know? So for Will Smith to allow that, he must have done some big, big ego dropping and lowering, not his standards of a person, but his standards of what a relationship should be. And in doing that, now Jada has all the power in the relationship, all of it. She could say whatever the fuck she wants to do, because if he already didn't leave her for fucking other guys, he's not gonna leave her for shit, and he's gonna be scared that if anything, she's gonna leave him. So, to my point, bringing up his
As
initial,
he should,
yes. Bring up my earlier point as to his initial reaction to the joke. He thought it was funny. That's Will Smith. Those 4 or 5 seconds was Will Smith. He was funny. He thought it was funny. He's humorous. He's able to take a shot and think it's funny.
I don't.
But as soon as he sees Jada's reaction, what does he do? His mood completely shifts. And he goes up there and slaps the shit out of him. Now, I don't know if anybody else saw this, but to me, as he was walking up and even as he was walking back, he was kind of like smiling, like smirking. And then only when he started to say, "Keep my wife's name out of your mouth," did his face get all fucking serious and angry.
Yeah, but
He's
I don't
like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
it seemed off to me.
I don't really care, dude. To be quite honest with you, like I'm. It's just one of those things where, like,
It broke the internet, though.
It broke the fucking internet.
I get that
bro.
it broke the
TikTok,
internet. I mean, of
at
course.
least
Everything.
every
Everywhere.
5 videos, at least 3 of them were about Will Smith.
Well, that's why I gave up fucking social media.
Well, I stopped liking them and sending
Yeah.
them, so eventually the algorithm took it off my page. But
As soon as I would see it, I would skip past it. I mean, I
Yeah.
just don't care about these dudes anymore. None of these fucking. When I was over there in LA, like, I was driving around and I was like, some of the scumbags that live in these houses, like, just like I shook my head. I was like, fuck these people, man.
what's like worse than being a cuck? From like in a relationship standpoint. As a boyfriend, what's like the worst thing you can allow your girl to do?
Obviously,
Worse than
that's the
being-
worst, aside from, like, killing people. Right? Like, killing your family members. Like,
What
that's
about like really fucked up kinks?
Like what?
Like, would you rather let your girl get fucked by another dude? I don't know if you should watch or not. You don't have to watch.
Okay.
Or get a fucking fat ass like strap on and get fucked in the ass by your girl.
Not answering the question.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. So what's worse? What's worse? That's
I'm
that.
not
You know what I'm
answering
saying?
it. I'm not answering. I'm just gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this.
You know what
Both
I'm
of those
saying?
are pretty fucking bad.
That's a
yeah.
horrible scenario to be in.
I mean, like, of course, both of those are shitty. I mean, like, I don't.
How
wanna
long
Get,
are you getting fucked in the ass for, though?
well, that's another. Again,
That's
that's
another.
irrelevant.
But that's a very no. It's not irrelevant. Does she have to put it in and take it out, or are you getting fucked in the ass for like 30 minutes?
Regardless,
I think that changes the question. I think that changes it wholeheartedly. Wholeheartedly.
Well, yeah, that does.
If there was a gun to my
yeah, I
I
did
guess
say
you-
I'm not gonna answer the question.
if there was
but
a
I did-
gun to your head, would you pull the trigger before picking one of those two?
What?
So let's say you had to choose those two.
No,
or you
I
die.
know the answer in my head. I'm just not gonna say it on camera.
Why? It's the whole point.
What? because I can't say it. I can't say it.
Good man.
But,
If it was-
in which
if it was-
equally,
if
both
it's-
answers could
And I'll tell you
get
this,
that
and I'll tell you
same
this why,
response.
because I can't say that like in context of like Christina, like I don't, because it's like people understand. It's like getting on the verge of like I know she's gonna watch this to make sure I didn't drink enough, like, or too much. Like, I'm not gonna answer the question.
To Christina.
To Christina.
Cheers to you, babe. Thanks for watching. This is probably your first episode of the season, maybe second, but there you go. I'm not answering the question, but I will tell you what my answer is.
After?
I'll tell you guys after, and I'll tell her after. She'll be fine. Yeah.
Okay. Damn.
Actually, I know that no, because I'm answering it off camera. I know she's gonna laugh at my answer, and she'll like.
I would
she's
get
okay
I
with-
would get fucked in the ass regardless. That's my answer.
What?
Okay.
I'd rather get like her have a strap on.
What?
What do you mean?
It's all right. I'm not gonna.
That's my
react,
answer.
So I'm just gonna. Yeah.
Would I rather her cheat on me in our relation? Wow. Well, now I'm thinking if there has to be a choice, like she would be forced to cheat on me.
She weighs like a buck. Like, how hard could she fuck you? Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
like,
No, you know.
But it's a no. But how big? Also, how big is this strap on?
Here's the.
I may have
interesting
answered
thing.
too soon. I don't know all the
Here's-
variables.
no.
details.
We got to get the girls on and ask them what they'd rather do. Right.
What would be the situation for them? Us
Same
cheat
shit.
on them or
No,
what?
Them.
Yeah, but them
cheat on
getting
us.
fucked in the ass isn't as big of a deal as
No,
us.
no. Them. No, they get to choose that. Like cheat
Oh,
on us.
for
or-
us?
Yeah. Like,
To either cheat on us or fuck us in the
yeah.
Well, obviously they're
I
gonna
think
say
that's
it's
a
no
tou-
harm to them to
I
fuck
think-
us in the
I
ass. They're
think
putting on a strap on. It's a
yeah,
workout.
I think it's a tougher.
They can't have. No, it's not. It's easier for them.
Would you
Yeah, I
guys
feel
be
like they
cool?
would both be.
It's our choice.
instantly,
I have a
like
question.
want to fuck us in the ass. Yeah,
Would
they
you
would
be
want.
cool if it was like not a guy, if it was a girl.
Oh, then that's an easy.
Wait,
That's
what?
an easy answer.
Like if
I
it
would-
wasn't a guy that she was fucking.
I actually
but if
think-
it was a girl.
Yeah, I'd be.
No,
okay
because
with
I'm not
it.
gonna answer. I'm not gonna answer the question either way. But
Well, I know that Andrea's not a lesbian. You know what I'm saying? So
well,
she,
I
like,
get
it's not
that,
as
I
though
get
it's
that.
not
I'm
as though
gonna
she's.
No. I
know?
get it. Yeah.
You're still not answering even in
No.
that context.
Well, in that case, actually, you know what? No, in that case, like, yeah, I would be sure. I actually think that,
Sure.
like, if it was one of those
You
things
know?
where you have to choose and she gets forced into doing it, then yeah. But if she like voluntarily, I'm just saying, like, if like you're like if Andrea voluntarily cheated on you with a girl, you'd be okay with that.
No,
That'd be like, yeah. Like,
obviously
that-
not.
that-
I'm saying
Yeah,
under
in-
these
under the
circumstances, with
circumstances, okay,
either A
yeah.
or B happens, or you all die.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not gonna answer, dude.
Because I'm not dying and I'm not getting fucked in the ass as long as it's a girl, whatever. You know, have your fun. You know what I'm saying?
But the real question is if it's a dude.
If it's a dude, then I'm going to, unfortunately. have to-
Well, I mean, there's a reason why dudes like it. You know.
You know what I'm saying? Like
But
people
what
are.
if it was like a short, fat dude?
No. She has a strap on.
She has a strap on, dude.
Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
getting fucked by a guy.
No.
No,
then
but
I
what
would
if she's
then-
cheating on you with a short, fat dude? Like the guy that she's gonna fuck is this short, fat, disgusting guy.
Again, I didn't.
There's
answer
too
the
many
question
variables.
first.
There's too many variables. It has to be set. It has to be set for us to fully
It's
decide.
contingent. It's just contingent upon like.
The
whatever.
dildo would be an average size penis, and I think that's fair. The average sized dick would be the size of the strap on.
I'm not gonna. I'll answer the question after the
For
camera's
10 minutes. We'll say 10 minutes.
I'll answer the question when the camera's off.
No lube.
No lube. No lube?
She spits on it. That's it.
No. Okay, well that's fine.
I wonder,
I'll allow
wait, can
that.
they hear?
Who? What?
Can they hear Juan?
Yeah, they can definitely hear him. He's been hella vocal. It's the finale, you know, fuck
Yeah,
it.
Buddy's like getting some liquid confidence or something over there. Like starting to talk behind the camera and stuff. I don't know. How long are we?
We're at the 35-minute mark right now.
Okay.
You pull something out of your ass this time.
All right.
These are always classic.
So. Wait, no, now because I'm stuck because I feel like I had something for once, like prepared.
Yeah.
But it was in my head, like prepared. But I always think of these. But now now my head's going elsewhere.
Shout out Vizsla FC.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
Just won some championship.
No, we didn't win a championship. We
Okay.
came out of we're in the U.S. Open Amateur Cup, and we like essentially like got past like we won like New Jersey, like we're the New Jersey.
Representative.
Yeah, like we won the like Jersey part of the tournament, so now we've advanced to the regional part.
Against Motown.
Who the team we like I played for the team now since I was like 14. We've never beaten Motown.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go.
So it was like
Me and Juan were there,
that's the first time we've all three of us has played together in a long time.
and that's the
and
first
Radon.
time.
And Nick.
And
And
Radon
Radon and Nick.
Yeah.
Wow, we had squad deep NJIT.
Yeah,
at that
NJIT
game.
alum.
And we
Could have had Andy Gonzalez, but unfortunately
He's not technically
he was
an alum,
preoccupied.
but yeah, no, he was quote unquote injured. You know, but
Bye.
I mean, who really gives a shit, right? Whatever, he'll be back.
We'll be back.
Okay. So my question to you is, what is your opinion, right, on, let's say, actually, no, that I can't ask that. Sorry, I can't ask certain questions. And no, it's actually not because, like, I just don't want to be on camera saying this stuff. Fuck, I'm trying to
Who
think.
is your favorite guest so far?
Wow, that's a tough. That's
That's
we.
good.
All right,
It's so hard. Because I haven't even thought of that. I just pulled that out.
that's such a tough question.
We've had some
Fuck.
good
I gotta
episodes,
look back.
man. We've had some good episodes. The J-Rod episode was funny. That was this season. But Kenny's was also so good because it was... All of our guests this season, Seb's too, was
Yeah.
fucking fire.
I'm gonna
episodes.
try to go. I'm gonna try
'Cause
to
they
go.
all
I'm gonna try to go
All
like
different-
without like.
all different
Like,
topics like we
yeah.
haven't covered. Seb's was big into, well, not big into Japan, but from Japan, so that brings a whole different lifestyle. Big into fashion, we've never talked about that.
Aria and Rebel. That's
That's
one
just
guest,
like
right?
that's I love that episode.
Aria and Rebel is one though, right? Are we counting them people as one?
Yeah, it would be the
Okay.
episode. Yeah,
Tristan, I might have one, but and it's not because of bias. It's just because I had a lot of fun.
Oh, I have mine.
Yeah.
I have
Juan
my
and
favorite
Zach.
episode.
Wait. Ready?
I got
Juan and
it.
Zach, Flores, Ed and Elmar, Baba,
I got you.
great
with the count.
guest, right? Gnade or Kuba,
Cuba.
Juan
Again.
again,
All right, we won't count him again.
Christian, Adnan and Ryan, Kevin, Sean, JJ and Ross, Kevin, Barco. That's my friend. No, it's one person.
Yeah, I know.
Cat. Wow.
Wow.
TV.
Wow.
Cat, if you're watching
hey, drink to that.
Wait, did I say? Christina wasn't listed, but Christina. Oh yeah, I gotta drink that.
This shit is dead.
Damn, really? Just plug it in now.
Jose Adames,
We are having technical difficulties.
Andrea, Asembo,
I slacked.
Jake and Tom,
That was a good
Jake
one.
Walbeck
That was a
and
good
Tom.
one too. Fuck.
Sebs, J-Rod, Kenny.
21.
Fuck, 21
My
guests.
favorite's Ed and Elmar. Hands
That was a
down.
good one.
That shit was so funny. The stories that they brought up.
Oh my god.
Bro, the story
was
that they
so
were
good.
telling about
Fuck,
that
I don't
one-
know if I could.
That one frat house, and they
That
were
was
getting
so-
into a fight, and the whole time they weren't saying
Bro,
the
the
dude's name, and then like Elmar just accidentally slipped and said "Will," and then not you, but everyone that was a teak in the room understood who it was, and just started. Yo, that moment to me was like one of my favorite
I think-
moments.
I
on
think
To
the
Deep
favorite-
podcast by far.
I think the most, like, I think.
It was so funny.
All right, so my favorite guest. I'm gonna go different than you, although that was like that's up there. My favorite guest in terms of like the conversation we had to be Baba,
I knew you were gonna say that too.
right?
So
But-
intriguing.
but-
He's so informed.
Yeah, like so. What an interesting episode. if I had to say the the
Shout out
funniest-
Teak Boys.
the most fun I had
Huge.
during an episode maybe was because we drank like the amount we drank was Jake and Tommy.
That shit was.
Because
That's
it was
because
the
when you
double
said
episode. It was the
Yeah.
double episode.
that's definitely my number 2.
It was
for
like
sure.
because
That crowd was hilarious. Hilarious.
I was with Jake this weekend, and I mean this guy like continually just like amazes me every time. And just imagine having that dude as like being in like serious environments with him, because he's like obviously like the owner of the team, right, of EFA, and like the assistant coach. So like he gives like team talks. He gives team talks and shit. So just think about like when he talks like.
That's what I'm saying. Like it's
Think
'cause
about,
that
like,
was
the
my
guys-
first. That was my first experience ever meeting
No,
him.
but think about but everyone feels this way. Like
It's so
you
funny.
can't like I can't take him. I try so
That's what I'm
hard like
saying.
not to laugh when he talks. And like you could see him trying to hold back his laughter. you know?
Yeah.
But like
They were a hilarious crew.
But no, like I said, but Ed and Elmar was fucking good. That's why I said it was tough. That's like top 3 for me. I'm not gonna go through any more. Okay.
Yeah.
This is a deep ass question. Who was the worst guest we've had?
Damn, we're gonna fucking do that.
Do we do it? I would do it.
Let me see these names again.
I have mine.
Pull it up.
Me.
Pull it up.
No, it's not.
It's
Juan.
obviously not you.
It's not Juan.
You think we would hire you as a cameraman if you were our worst guest?
So.
You do live here.
I have mine without a doubt.
Without a doubt?
And I've said it to their face, like that they were the worst guest.
Damn, really?
Yeah.
I
And
low-key
they'll-
want to hear
they'll
yours
know.
first so I can just agree with... Nah, I have to go first now.
I don't know if you know this episode, Juan. I've said it to their face. They're the worst one.
There? So it's both?
No, it's not. It's a one person guest.
I
like that one.
It's all
I
right.
like
Ready?
that one.
I'll give you mine.
Okay.
Christina. No, I'm joking. I'm joking, babe. I'm joking. No. All right, I'll tell you mine.
Okay.
Flores.
Really?
Yeah.
He didn't really talk much.
Yeah, that's the only problem. I always tell guests to come on here. We always say it, like, come on here and just talk, like, you know, like enjoy.
But he's
yourself.
a nervous guy, you know. Like,
yeah, but
he's
no, he's not. He's not even. No, he's just like quiet. Like he's quiet.
I would have to say
Bring it
say
back on.
him. Unfortunately,
He's
everyone
gone.
else is so not. I don't want to say because it was bad content.
No,
I
it
think
was good. It was good content.
It was good content.
It was,
just-
no,
it was
he's
just
not.
a-
He's not fit for.
Yeah,
that,
he wasn't very communicative. But that's like that's Flores though. Like that's him. He's not a
That's
very
true.
outgoing
That's true.
guy. Shout out to Flores because I'm gonna gas him up right now because we just fucking.
No, this is not to
unfortunately-
say this is the worst guest, but it doesn't mean like off camera. He's a great.
I
Time.
love the kid. I
You know?
love him.
And I would recommend it to like anyone.
It was the Bush did 9/11 episode. That was a good episode. It
Yeah,
was
it
just
was
him.
a
He
great
didn't really
episode.
add.
You asked what because if you brought up like the episode, then like
What's the worst episode with the guest or episode ever?
what's the worst episode ever? Wow.
I feel like this is something we should be doing on the 100th episode. I feel like
yeah,
we should
yeah,
save.
fuck it. We're never.
We should save
done.
the rest of these.
That's like
types
a
of
that's
questions.
a sneak peek up to 60. We got 40 more.
Yeah.
40 more till 40 more episodes till then. So I mean we could wait. We'll do something like that.
Yeah,
Then
I wanna
we'll
do
like
that.
some rankings and stuff. Sorry,
We're
we had
back.
to take a quick break.
Some shit happened.
But we did prepare more for
We
the rest
did.
of the episode.
We're a little bit more prepared now, which is okay.
Okay.
I have another great question. Paul likes to come on here and talk about Joe Biden this, Joe Biden that.
I don't.
He's
I talk about like conspiracies, but like I don't bring up
Joe
Joe Biden
Biden's a
that often.
scumbag. All
He's not
these
a scumbag.
politicians
He's-
are fucking corrupt.
Yeah.
Yada yada yada. I wanna ask you something. If you're so all knowledgeable about how bad these people are, I wanna put you in the shoes of the president.
Yeah. Okay.
If you, for whatever the fucking reason, are the next president of the United States, and you have all power, what is the first law that you're
How many
enacting?
times do I have to say this? I've said this before. I said this most recently on the episode with Kenneth.
Really?
I would join the club. I would be part
no,
of the big club.
No,
I
that's not what I'm asking.
I want to know. That's the first thing I would do.
No,
I would get paid off.
That's not the question.
I would get paid off. I would take bribes from all those fucking
You can't
corrupt
put the
big
battery
tech,
on without
those corrupt big tech companies. My net worth would go up millions of dollars, even though my salary is only $400K. I would take bribes, and I would do the job as they want me to do it.
Are you done?
And that's that.
Are you done?
Yeah.
That wasn't the question. That is the first thing that you're doing.
Whatever they want me to do.
My question is, what is the first law? If you are all powerful, whatever you say is getting passed, what is the first law that you are enacting?
Whatever they want me to do.
Paul, what the fuck does that mean?
If
That's
I
not an answer.
If I weren't paid off and I was like civil, right, moral politician, the first law that I would enact would be...
what are you if you are in office? Not if you're some different person.
Yeah. No, that's what I'm saying. No. I'm saying if I were a fully moral president who didn't take bribes or anything, the first law I would enact would be to ban the censorship of people on the internet. That's what I would do. Ban, like, big tech censorship. So, like,
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah. I would ban big tech censorship. That'd
Okay.
probably be the first thing that I would do, because I think that's...
Because, no, for real, that Donald Trump podcast that got taken down on...
Yeah, like, that's... come on.
What's their podcast called?
The Nelk podcast?
Nelk Boys. Whatever the Nelk Boys podcast is. Bro, that was crazy that they did that shit. I couldn't believe that. He didn't say... Granted, I didn't watch it. I saw a bunch
I watched
of clips.
a lot of it.
I watched clips.
He didn't say anything, like, too outlandish or anything, like... Again...
It's not like he was giving up secrets. Like, they said it went against YouTube guidelines.
That's what they always say.
I know, but they didn't give a specific, correct?
And I would ban that specific thing, you know?
Now, granted, you could still see it. They have it posted.
And I would also make sure that my press secretary isn't a witch like Jen Psaki. If you guys know who Jen Psaki is. You know who Jen Psaki is?
No.
It's that witch that comes up on TV.
I can
Pull up
look
a
her
picture
up.
of Jen Psaki. You'll know who she is when you see her. She's always on television.
Saki is Saki.
Psaki.
What the fuck?
The Pale Witch.
Psaky.
I.
Jen Pask. Oh yeah, I know this fucking chick. She's at all the fucking press things.
Yeah, that's also
Obvious.
what
She's
I
the
would
press
do. Make sure
secretary,
that
that's why,
witch
yeah.
wouldn't be.
Well, you would have a whole new cabinet. You choose your own cabinet, so obviously.
Exactly.
You
So I would
her.
make sure I wouldn't pick someone like that.
Okay, so throwing it back on me, I guess. It's the first law I would enact.
Yeah. Let's hear this. I'm curious, because I fully expect something retarded out of your mouth right now.
What?
Like something that's not like serious legislation, like
I was
marijuana, like some shit with weed or something, right? I just what with marijuana, because it's already legalized.
in some states, not in all states.
So you would federally legalize it.
Yeah. But not that.
It's going to be federally
No.
legalized.
Not just marijuana. I would federally legalize all drugs.
Okay, what's your argument on that? What's your argument on that besides the fact that it's fun to be on fucking
No, that wasn't going to be even a part of my argument. This is on the episode. This is on the episode with Kat.
Yes, it is. Pass me a drink.
This is yours. Oh, it's empty. Anyway, this was on the episode with Kat. Basically, right now we have an issue with the war against drugs that Nixon, correct, started.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Yeah. It was Richard Nixon.
Yeah. We'll say it him.
No,
you guys
look
can
it up.
fact check it.
No, fact check it right now because we got called out for having it.
Actually, correct.
Who started the war on drugs? It was probably Richard Nixon, I think.
Richard Nixon.
Yeah.
Let's fucking go. Sorry. I whapped her. the war on drugs was basically based off of false information. Like, they blamed
Yeah, but wasn't
a lot
that
of the
based
stuff.
on like marijuana though?
A lot of it was based off marijuana, correct, and then it tied into the other things. Now, am I going to try to sit here and say that heroin, meth, fucking shit like that,
Fentanyl is
PCP,
the biggest
fentanyl,
problem now.
should this stuff be
Easily
easily accessible?
Wait, can I just mention something quickly?
No.
I watched a documentary on this last night, so I'm curious to hear what you think.
Basically, because I've heard this before. This isn't my own thinking. I got this from a video or actually, I know exactly who it was from. It was from my high school 10th grade social studies teacher, Mr. Greenackle. But I've also heard this elsewhere, but he's the one who introduced this topic to me. Right now, we have an issue with putting people into jail and an overflow of jail primarily from drug offenses.
Yeah.
Especially with marijuana, there's a lot of people who are going to jail for marijuana, which I
Not
think
anymore.
Absolutely. Well, in some places.
Not anymore. Not in like the places where there was the highest offense. Now it's.
I'm getting fact checked. Regardless, if they're still there, I'm not going to sit here and throw out numbers. I don't know the statistics. Still happens. So the thought process is if you legalize this and you don't keep it illegal, the theory is, okay, if something is illegal, you're going to want it. You know the whole shit about, a girl who is single
we've talked
isn't
about
attractive, but if she has a boyfriend, she becomes
this.
a little more attractive because she's unattainable.
We've talked about this, yeah.
Right? So it's the same thing, in my opinion, for drugs. Because weed is illegal, people are going to want it because it is still, even if it's illegal, so easily accessible.
I think this is a bad argument for the legalization of weed. But
it also helps. What you do is you don't just legalize it. You open these places where people can go and take these drugs supervised with clean materials and all this stuff, so that we reduce the amount of overdoses from the hard drugs like cocaine, heroin, meth.
Well, you
eliminate this large group of people going to jail and stuffing the jail system.
Let me get into this. If you're talking, that's irrelevant for marijuana because you're not going to get an overdose from marijuana.
That's why I didn't say marijuana. I said the hard drugs.
Yeah, the legalization of marijuana, the number one argument for it is that everyone's a winner in the situation except illegal drug dealing. And like the cartels. Those are the only losers of the legalization of marijuana. The same argument, and why is that? Because the government wins because they could tax the shit out of it. The people win because they don't get arrested for it anymore. And everyone's happy because they get what they want. It makes sense on all sides.
That's what I'm saying. If the government taxes the shit out of this, then the government will profit so much money.
No, the only solution, I think, to hard drugs, like I know someone said, I was watching a documentary where a guy said, the war on drugs is unwinnable, which I actually agree with. The war on drugs is
obviously
unwinnable. Is unwinnable, and the only way to win is to legalize it and heavily regulate. I think if you legalize it, you have to heavily regulate it to the point where it's almost de-incentivizes people from purchasing it. Because if you heavily regulate it like that, then it becomes this even more serious offense to sell them. Right? And then once it's heavily regulated and it becomes a serious offense to sell them, less dealers on the street, which causes less people to do that. But then at the same time,
serious offense to deal drugs. That's a felony, correct?
Yes, but as soon as it becomes as soon as something is legalized, and you start illegally selling things without a license to sell or a permit to sell, it becomes a bigger offense. Which is why actually illegal drug dealers in states where marijuana is legal are getting much worse trouble than states that don't.
Okay, so
or prior
I was
to
gonna counteract, which is weird because this is my opinion, but I was gonna counter your statement. So, if the government heavily regulates drugs,
Yeah.
then they're going to be more expensive
Yeah.
by far. Like, obvious
Yeah,
statement.
of course, because they get taxed.
So the people who are dealing it illegally will still have a market,
No.
as people don't want to spend an extra $10-$20 for something they can
That's
get
true,
for
but
cheaper.
also if
But
you
you
go to-
get what
if-
you get from the government regulated stuff is the safety aspect, in that you're not going to be getting cocaine with fentanyl in it. You're not going to get fucking black tar heroin.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Shit
gonna be.
like
it's
that.
gonna be one. It's gonna be significantly safer. And two, you're gonna run into again, like I said, at that point, the reason it would actually, in turn, kind of force police to crack down on it a little more, because I think there's.
But
I'm not 100% sure.
I wouldn't. The thing is, I wouldn't make it illegal to sell without a permit.
That's retarded then.
Why? How is that retarded?
Because if you do it that way, then you're just gonna never.
That's capitalism. It's literally capitalism. Doing that, making some markets legal and others not, that's not pure capitalism.
Yeah,
These people should have the opportunity to make money.
Yes.
Do you know how many? You know how many jobs?
License.
Yes, but then by doing that, it would probably cause it to cost more money, because you have to go through more regulations, pay more out of your own pocket, so you have to sell your stuff at a higher expense
That's the
in order.
purpose of de-incentivizing people from doing it.
No,
You don't
I
wanna
say,
yeah, but
this is what I'm saying.
The point that you're trying to make is, yeah, this should be a market where it is regulated, because the point is to not make it a free market anymore, because you want to disincentivize people from doing this shit.
No, that's
you don't
the
want
thing.
People, you want people to be able to do fentanyl. That's like the most popular.
Bro, it's their own job. It's their own job. It's their own life.
Okay, it is. Okay,
If they
it's
wanna
their own
fucking
life.
do fentanyl,
It's
do
their own
fentanyl,
life.
bro.
So it's same thing works with fucking COVID. It's our own lives. We could make our own decision, but the government cracks down on it. And then the number one killer for people under the age of 50 in the United States and Canada is what? Fentanyl. So what? We're gonna say that, okay, even though those people say it's okay for themselves, it's actually a sickness. They're really not making a choice, because they're actually addicted
Mentally
to
ill,
it,
correct.
right? And we're gonna just allow them to fucking kill themselves on this shit.
But that's what my earlier statement was.
Even people who are used to it, this much fentanyl,
I get you.
kills you.
I get you.
It kills you.
But that's
and
what my
people
earlier statement was.
what's the point? People do it because they want to. They don't care. They want to roll the dice. Because they're so fucking addicted, they could care less about their lives anymore.
Okay, how many people die from alcoholism, bro?
Way less than fentanyl. Look up what's
I
the
wanna
number
look up
one.
those numbers.
Look up what's the number one killer of people under the age of 50. Just look at that. Under the
No.
age of 50, it's either suicide or fentanyl.
Number of deaths from alcohol.
What are you looking at? No, look up the
1 year, 80,000 people. 2020, 100,000 people. From fentanyl. I spelled that wrong. Overdose rates. This is all overdose rates. How do you spell fentanyl? I'm a fucking chemie, FYI. Phen.
No,
Fen.
F.
It's an F?
Yeah.
Well,
That's what I thought.
take away my degree. Fentanyl. Oh, there we go. It's just...
Look
okay. I'm looking it up.
What I'm saying is under the age of 50.
Only 96,000 people die from drug overdoses in total. And you said 50% of those are fentanyl?
Of those, probably the majority are fentanyl. It's either that or maybe, I think the documentary, I thought it said United
Opiates
States
is about 70%.
It falls into the opioids category.
So even if it's total 70%, that's still only 70,000
Yeah, but
people.
your statistic was how this is cumulative. Now look up the same statistic, but people under the age of 50 for both, and compare.
Why does that matter?
Because
You're just taking a range. You got to look at the whole.
Yeah, but we're taking the range because that's significant.
Realistically, how many...
You're talking about young people. You could say someone dies from alcohol, like a 70-year-old grandpa who fucking like drinks too much and then fucking dies.
That's a minor fraction. You could still have 50-year-old alcoholics that are going through a midlife crisis and they die.
A lot of older people. But there's a lot of older people who like.
Okay, but that's
die.
the target market, and the target market for these hard drugs is a younger group of people. You don't have fucking
which is
60,
scary.
70-year-old
People who haven't,
coke.
which is scary.
I mean, you
people,
do, but
it's scarier. People who are younger. Like
okay,
are
but
dying.
then you're
the life expectancy is dropping.
You're taking
because
the data to make it look good for what you are trying to say. You have to. You have to
because
do it as a whole.
So you're
if
saying
a higher rate
you're
of people
saying
die
someone
of
who
fentanyl
dies.
at a younger
You're saying
age.
but you're saying someone who dies at 70 years old or 60 years
You're
old
gonna-
or
you don't know these
let's say a
statistics.
55, 60-year-old alcoholic, right? But this is what you're saying because you're saying this is not relevant. You're saying a 55, 60-year-old alcoholic, that's more of an issue than a 25-year-old fentanyl and heroin.
I'm not
addict
saying
who
it's
ODs.
more or less of an issue. I'm saying it's the same
Because
issue we're talking
25-year-olds
about.
Yeah, but 20
my point of bringing up my point of bringing up these numbers was strictly to show you that it is an equal issue. There are more people dying from an alcohol overdose or an alcohol-related death than there are
Stop
from
looking.
fentanyl.
Yeah. But no.
So when
you're
I'm
looking up
trying
an
to-
alcohol-related
Yeah, I know.
death.
Then
Does that
car
include
crashes.
DUIs? Does that include DUIs?
I don't know.
Okay, so then, but overdoses don't include DUIs or driving while intoxicated. So that completely
You die due
eradicates.
to a substance. It doesn't matter.
No.
the
Actually,
cause.
no. That's bullshit though, because you can't include car crashes as a part of the category. If you're saying death from alcohol, look up death from alcohol poisoning versus death from overdose. That's if we're going to talk about these statistics, then yeah, bring up the right statistic, because if you're going to bring up DUIs, hell yeah, of course you shouldn't get behind the vehicle. But then so what if we legalize this, then we're going to have like a legal limit for the amount of people who fucking shoot themselves up with opioids before they get behind the
2,200 from alcohol poisoning.
You see? It's a completely different story. Obviously the DUIs are a massive problem, right? There's no denying that, but that's not like from the substance. You understand what I'm saying? If let's say you legalize it, people start driving around like they're on fucking like psychedelics or like
okay, but no, you
opioids,
still obviously make
or on opioids,
driving under the influence illegal. I'm not saying legalize that. So here's my point. Here's my point. So this statistic actually may help my argument. In fact, my whole initial argument was that the fact that they are illegal makes them more enticing. So if you make it so that it is legal and somebody could go to the corner store as long as they are of age and pass all the federal requirements in order to whatever, right? And it's not as appealing.
I don't agree, because like those things are like so highly addictive.
Look at it. Look at the fucking, what's the fucking when they made alcohol illegal?
Prohibition.
Look at the prohibition, bro. Alcohol boomed. It was everywhere.
Yeah, but here's the point. Like,
because it was illegal.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm saying?
I'm saying? It's different because, like, when we're talking about opioids, which are highly addictive, like, it doesn't matter whether it's legal, not legal. These people are gonna find a way to get it.
Yeah, they can find a way to get it, but then they have a safe place to go to do these drugs.
And I'm sitting. My argument is against the legalization. Those things happen already. Like, there's already safe spaces for people to go do drugs.
So
and
there's literally no stopping it.
In the places where it's like the worst area, right? The worst area where like this exists, right? A lot of like these drug epicenters, right? Of like high drug addiction. Those places exist. The cops see it, and they don't do shit because like they know that it's saving lives.
And this is just in the U.S.
Yeah,
there's countries that actually do this, and I'm interested to see what their rates of overdose is compared to the U.S.
Well, Canada has like 30 different like tents, although they still have a shit ton of.
Like, it's done in countries, and it's proven. It's not proven, but it's shown that for those countries at least it works.
Yeah, I think it prevents overdose. Yeah, I think those things. I think that should be legalized.
Somewhere that you can go to, you bring your cocaine, and they have little fentanyl test kits
but
where you can dip it in.
Cocaine's a different thing because cocaine's demographic of people who use it is more higher. Like, it's not poverty.
Yeah, but you
It's
can
not
then
people
you
in
can then
poverty.
go to these locations and maybe purchase a
Also,
kit.
cocaine's like different. Cocaine's a drug that, well, like I said again, one, it's like by higher class people. Two, the market is, the way they make cocaine is completely different. They cut it completely differently. If you ask any, I watched a documentary on this yesterday. If you ask any cocaine experts, cocaine is different now than it was 20 years ago. 20 years ago, you used to get pure 100% Colombian cocaine, like, and it was like they say it was incredible. Now you get cocaine, it's like it's cut with some kind of chemical, which like.
And I get that, but what I'm saying is you have at these locations and maybe even at corner stores now that they have fentanyl test kits that you can purchase. Literally, they have. I watch Live PD all the time. It's a little droplet. You drop it in there. If it turns blue, it's fentanyl. Or no, not fentanyl, but methamphetamine. And they also have other tests for these types of things. So you make it safer. You legalize it, but you incorporate all the safety precautions to. First off, try to minimize the amount of overdoses that are happening. That will drop tremendously by doing all of this. You minimize what's happening in the jails. I don't know if it's still an issue right now, but I know that there was an issue that a lot of these jails were packed and they were overcapacitated, and a lot of them couldn't even fit who they needed, and the majority of these people are from drug-related crimes. So you negate that issue as well. And
That's
then on top of that,
negated,
the government will have the opportunity to gain money from the government stores that are selling these, but you also allow these other people to sell in order for there to be a market so that people can still get their cheap product.
I agree with the legalization of marijuana. I don't agree with the legalization of a lot of these other drugs. I just don't. I don't agree with it.
I think
because I don't think people are gonna. Because I don't. I feel like a lot of people aren't just gonna go to like these huts to go fucking shoot themselves.
I'm not saying it's a fucking hut. I'm saying make a nice fucking building in big cities.
Yeah, and they're not gonna go there. I feel like a lot of people are. You know why? Because a lot of people.
That's the mentality now, though.
No, this is the common. Like, no matter what, you can't say that if they legalize it, there won't be a stigma against people who use those kinds of drugs. Of course there is. And people, this is a factor that you're not really taking into consideration, is people are going to be embarrassed that they're a drug addict because it's stigmatized by society. In my opinion, as it should be. You shouldn't be a drug addict. That's your decision. You can do whatever you want with your life, but I'm not going to sit here and have a lot of respect for you if you're on opioids. Like, I'm sorry, like if you're shooting yourself up, right?
Okay.
So
they're going to do it whether it's legal or not.
Exactly. But because it's so stigmatized and because people are ashamed of doing it, they end up doing it themselves. They're not going to go to some building and get watched by these people do this stuff because they're ashamed.
Watched. They're given the utensils.
Yeah, I was watching the thing yesterday. Yeah. I was watching like the documentary yesterday, and the problem is a lot of people, most people who die from overdoses, like the problem is that they do it alone. Anyone who has someone who they do it with, like they're able to get help, and like they get Narcan.
Yes.
Narcan. So then they're okay. Some of these like drug addicts go as far as like having Narcan on themselves, which is great. Like, go ahead, do whatever you need to fucking do, right? But I mean, like a lot of, I don't think it's gonna stop people from doing it themselves, and in turn, like same shit. Like they're gonna, and no matter what, it's gonna have to be government. If you want the safety precautions, it's gonna have to be heavily government regulated. Mm-hmm. That's just how it's gonna be. That's how. Like, if it were to happen that way, fine, but it has to be heavily regulated by the government. Like, I'm not gonna sit here. I'm against it, kind of, but I could understand why people would want it. I understand it's a big problem. I think the war on drugs is impossible to win. Yeah, I agree with you fully on that. It's you can never win. But at the same time, like, if it were to happen, it needs to be like heavily regulated. Like I said, you know.
Well, it's time to play a game.
Is it ready?
Oh,
Open it.
During the break. Oh yeah. Perfect.
All right.
Oh. Yeah, I knew it.
What?
froze.
They froze?
Yeah.
Dude, I told you we could put water in there. Wait, hang on. It's fine. We just leave it out here for a second.
No, it's like...
Yeah, let it melt.
Yeah, let it melt.
Okay, let it melt. So we'll explain the game. You may have seen this before. This was Juan's idea. Basically, you get
just
three...
took out 3 water shots.
Yeah, these are all water.
Oh, so that they unfreeze, right?
So that they unfreeze, correct. So,
Yeah, but
you get 3 shots.
dude, this
2
didn't
of them-
solve the issue.
Huh?
Take out the shot glass.
But it's not frozen.
It's alcohol.
Thanks, chemist.
No. But this didn't solve. What was our problem earlier?
So, basically, let me explain the game first. You get 3 shots. 2 of them are water. 1 of them's alcohol. You gotta take all 3 with a straight face. And the other people gotta guess which one's the alcohol. Oh, smart. We realized that once we poured the vodka, it made the glass foggy because it was so cold. And the water wasn't cold. So we put it in the freezer.
You want to know what the best solution to this would be?
But
If we just put it in our own cups.
we figured it out. I may cut some of this. I may cut none of it.
So, what's going to happen is we're going to mix up the 3 cups, right? One of us is going to get the shot. The other 2 are not going to get the shot. And the way this is going to work is watch. So, I'm going to mix up the cups first. Juan's not going to look, right? I'm going to mix up the cups. Juan's not going to look. So Juan won't know which one of the cups it is, but we do know. You understand? And then we look away. Juan mixes it up again. So then we
But
both
there's
don't know.
3 different cups there.
No,
So
it's
if-
all the same cup.
No, 2 of them are small. Oh, he's
got-
washing all 3 big
Yeah.
ones? Oh, okay.
Juan, you got him? You don't have to watch. You just have to rinse them out. All right, look. So watch. This is how it's going to work. You don't look, right? I'm pouring all 3 in. Look, the shot, right?
Juan, don't look.
No. He could look at what this is right now. You're gonna turn away, right? And you're not gonna look at how I'm mixing this up, right? Then
And we're not
then,
looking either.
No. Then after I'm done doing
Okay,
this,
then he mixes it
then
up
you
again.
mix it up after,
Okay.
and then you all right?
All right.
So turn away.
Turn away.
All right, show everyone though that you're like.
Come sit down. Join
Come
us. Okay.
I actually lost track of
Yeah,
which
I
one. was
haven't been looking either. So.
I have no
All right.
idea.
Now
So-
you mix. Now you mix it. Turn around.
Damn it! Don't look. Okay, that's good.
All right,
They're his shot. Who's
you guys
shot?
pick. Which one you want?
I'll take
Wait,
the left.
no. One person's taking all 3 shots, and we
No.
No, we
Each
all
person
take
takes
one.
a
Yeah,
shot.
that's
You
the
have to
whole
guess
point.
who it is.
Yeah. We
Yeah.
have to figure it out. If we don't,
Okay, fuck it.
Which one do you want?
then that was when I picked it, and that was definitely the vodka. So reverse.
All right, Juan. No, wait. Ready? Who goes first?
No, we all do it at the same time.
No. We gotta
I say
watch.
also
We
at the
no.
same- I say same time.
Oh,
No.
true, we have to
Because
watch.
we have to watch each person go. Go. All right, your turn.
Yep.
Wait.
Come on.
Yeah, it's it.
I think it was you.
It wasn't me.
It was Caruso.
You have to guess who you thought it was.
Do I?
Yeah.
I was gonna guess him.
Mhm.
You know why? You know why I was gonna guess him though? Because you did a loud ass. That's why I knew.
Let's do this.
I was
Let's do
fully
this.
expect. You did a good job. I was fully
Dude, that
expecting
was
it to
so
be me.
ass.
I was fully.
Now we have to do double the shot. 2 shots.
Oh God, I'm down.
Fuck. That's gonna be brutal. No.
We have to
Alright.
be good though.
Here.
How
Will
much do we have
Smith will
left?
win this game.
Bro, we have double shot. We'll pour drinks. Last discussion.
Well, we
We'll wrap it
gotta
up.
fill up 2 of these cups with water, Juan. Real quick while I do this.
I got played. And I picked first, so it's my own fault.
Quick fix. Here you go.
They're dripping all over your
All right,
laptop.
wait. Pour them
Paul,
into.
take this.
Pour them into the one cup.
Alright, I'm just gonna.
I just realized I don't know which one was Caruso's cup. Well, the middle one's the vodka cup.
Oh, I'm not happy. Why
This
do
is
I
not
feel like
good.
I'm gonna lose again?
This should be a poker
Get
here.
the chaser out,
Facts.
and then everyone could chase it if you want.
Where are the other cups?
Actually, no. Fuck the chasing, because that's gonna like save you. All right, I'm gonna mix again.
I feel like I'm gonna lose, so I'm just gonna mix it up. I don't know why I feel like this.
Alright.
Well, you're just looking at me mix
I
it.
don't know which one it is.
I haven't been paying attention, so.
Look away, guys.
Don't look at the cups that like.
Okay.
It can't be the same one twice,
Motherfucker.
right? It can't be the same. It can't be the
Alright.
closest one twice.
Paul, go. No, you can't smell it. You guys smelled it already, and he knows it's him.
Ready?
Yeah, let's let Caruso go first.
What am I playing?
Oh shit.
It was water, bro.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
I'll go.
I'm gonna go.
All right, fine. Fuck, this is fucked. Cheers.
Oh shit.
It was me.
Damn, you did a good job
I don't give
there.
a fuck.
You did a good job there.
No, I knew from the beginning, bro. But then I did think it was you. You caught me.
Oh god, that was so horrible.
No, you want to know what was bad? You want to know what was bad? After I saw Juan take it down, and then I looked at him, and then I realized, and then you two started laughing.
Because I coughed. And he knew. Okay, pour the mixed drinks, bro. Fuck this shit. Why is it
Say
always
one more.
me?
One
No, I'm not playing this fucking game again. I can't lose 3 times in a row, though, right?
That's what I'm saying.
Pour another double shot.
Yeah, it's
Do
really
it.
all or nothing.
One of you.
Caruso
That's
right
what
now.
I'm saying.
really all
There's
or
no way
nothing.
I lose 3
Wait,
times.
No
this
way.
was the cup, right? Because I don't want to mix the taste.
God, fuck. And I smelled it too, and I thought it was water, but as soon as it hit my mouth,
Boom.
I was like, oh my god.
Big cup. So that's good.
Can I fucking mix them this time, please?
Yeah.
What do you mean mix what?
Because you and him have been the only one touching the cup.
That's true.
So
wow.
you and him are obviously in cahoots. Motherfuckers.
You filled those one? Here, fill these two. Here,
Probably
fill these
no.
two.
Here. That's 2, so it's triple.
God, this is not good.
Yeah, for me.
Wait, where's the other one? Here.
Right there.
All right, Caruso, you could start with the mixing.
No, I want to go last.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
you want to mix it? We
And
can
Juan's
mix
not
it 3
touching it.
times.
Yo, I never.
All right, so it's just me and you mixing.
Yes. I
I'm
think.
gonna
I mean,
Wait,
like,
the whole time.
what I've done is irrelevant. It's just like, all right,
you
so then
really
you can't
chose
look.
every single time the first time and the same cup, so
Fuck off, and I'm going to do the same thing again.
no, fine, take it.
All right, ready?
Here, wait, you don't need more wine? For triple?
Triple?
I thought it was triple.
No. Who said that? You.
I thought the last one we did
No,
was
they're
a
all-
double
they're-
shot.
It was.
It was a double shot.
So this should be a triple shot.
Well, we've already lost the
That's-
cup.
Dude, I
That's
don't know
just
which
how it-
cup it is, honestly.
Come on.
Move. Close your eyes. Juan, enough comments from you tonight.
Wait, I thought you're mixing.
I'm mixing it next, yeah.
Yeah, but close your
I
eyes.
haven't been looking and you were mixing it already, so just, I don't know what they are now. You close your eyes. Go.
Good?
Yeah.
I'll take the last one.
I'm not even going to smell it this time.
I'm not smelling it.
All
Can
right,
I please?
I'll go
I don't
first.
want to go. Okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Juan.
So who's guessing first? You?
Juan.
It was Juan.
Yeah. I knew it by his reaction, bro. I knew it by his.
He was
He was quiet as hell. Yeah.
Bye, Juan. Okay. All
The
right.
thing is, like, I take the shot down. No, I realized it was obvious when I did it, because, like, I take the shot down, like, as if I was taking a normal shot. And, like, if you do that with water, like, you hear the gulp, you know?
Okay. Pour the drinks. Last ones.
We
Looking
gotta-
back, I probably should have gotten a liter. Yeah.
No.
No, that would've been fucking beans.
Bro, this shit is brutal.
Are we saving a final shot? Yo, pour the final shots out first, so we make sure we have enough. One, and
I'm gonna need a chaser
two.
for the final one, dude. I just, like...
Yeah, no shit, we're gonna need a fucking chaser.
Dude, I'm not even, like, bro, I'm not even, like...
Yeah, I'm not
Fucked
either.
up,
We split
man.
a 750 between three people.
That's what I was telling him.
All right. Pour the mixed.
Oh, yeah.
Keep these fuckers in the freezer. All right. I feel like we have time.
Are you serious, bro?
Yeah, it's barely any. For one final discussion.
This one has the most.
Paul, do you have a topic?
Let me do the drinks first.
Okay, while he's doing the drinks, I'm gonna go to this camera because Juan's blocking the other one. Oh, it died again. I'm sorry. We've been having technical difficulties. Charge it though.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to get that main camera back to you guys as soon as possible. Unfortunately, at the moment, it's dead.
Yo,
So.
you know what I was saying? You gotta bring Kylan. She has a podcast now.
What?
Yeah.
Kylan has a podcast?
Kylan has
With
a
who?
podcast. Bro, by herself. She just started it. I was thinking that you should bring her on. That would be a great guest, actually.
Kylan, if you're watching this,
Probably not. But
probably not. Maybe we'll tell you to watch this.
Yeah.
We want you on the podcast.
we got to go on.
We wanna be on your
Lux has
podcast.
been hitting us up.
Wow, you guys-
Lux hasn't been hitting me up.
You guys have
They've
never
been telling-
on
they've
a
been
podcast?
telling-
We've never been invited to a podcast.
No, we've
really-
actually
yeah.
been invited multiple times to Lux, and I just
They said we want you guys to come on, but I'm not gonna say when am I gonna come on. They gotta invite us, right? We invited them.
they invite me all the time, and I say like
Wow.
with you as a combination. Like they're like, when can you and Caruso
Kevin
come on?
and what's the
And
other
Peter.
guys? Peter.
We
We're
haven't had
sorry.
Peter on.
Paul's been an absolute asshole. Stop hitting him up and hit me up, and I'll set the date up. Now, that being said, PK,
Damn, you blocked it.
I would have called it
here.
too.
I was gonna throw it at your nuts.
I know, I was
Um,
ready for it.
Okay,
Why is this so heavy?
bro. No, they're light. They're light as hell. Like the drink.
I know you should have made him stronger so we don't have to drink as much.
True. I had 2 more shots. It's a lot of juice, bro. How many shots did you put?
I didn't measure how many shots. I just evened it
It's
out.
probably like 1.5 each.
Yeah, it's like 1.5. But I loaded it up so it's easy to drink.
Okay. Paul?
All right. Damn, I kind of want to ask like reflection questions, but I want to wait till like.
Episode hundo.
Yeah. Actually, you know, we should talk about like what we want to do for next. Are there any changes we want to make or not?
Well, we haven't hit 50 subscribers yet,
So we can't do the merch.
so we can't do the merch.
We're not gonna
We're
do the
not
merch,
soft.
How much are we off though?
We do have to sort
A
out
lot.
the TikTok
30? Like 30?
I don't even think we've hit 20.
depression.
Listen.
No. We have to do better.
I'm not sitting.
Yeah,
here
and who's our marketing guy?
No. Collectively though, like, you know, I'll step up more. But that's it. That's really it.
I mean, listen, I don't know how to market a fucking YouTube channel. I know how. I just don't want to put the time in. Like, I really don't care if we blow up. I just want, like, at least some people. 21. We have hit
So
20.
we have hit 20.
We've been slowly increasing. You know what I'm saying?
Even
But
though-
this
even though I haven't been
lines
posting,
up
You know what's
interest-
interesting?
What?
I haven't been posting. We haven't been posting on TikTok.
Can
That's
you
my
make a
fault.
formal apology?
I want to formally apologize for slacking on the TikTok. It's my fault. I've had a lot of issues in the past month or so that have come off camera, and it's a serious apology that I want to address. But it'll be back. We're
gonna sit down and we're gonna go through it. It's gonna take some time, but it'll be done.
I mean, here, I guess it just comes down to the fact that, like, I'm a bum.
Nah, you're a working man. You work.
Part-time.
You go to school.
Part-time. Yeah, but school, yeah.
You got Vishla.
You gotta mix in, I mean, like,
Are you a part-time student or full-time student?
full-time student, part-time worker.
I'm a part-time student, full-time worker.
I'm unemployed.
And he's not in school.
I work part time.
Well, he is employed by 2D.
Shout out Nino's.
Nino's Pizzeria.
If you live in this area, hit up Nino's. You might get a delivery from
as
the
your
boy.
driver. Request.
Have to.
Request Juan.
Tip my boy good.
Yeah, tip him well, because we definitely don't tip him over here.
We don't pay him a cent.
But we do give him free drinks. I mean,
Free drink.
And,
Well,
and vapes.
not me.
No.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.
so what's your topic?
I
I've
know,
been
it's
coming up
crazy,
with
I've
all
been-
the juice this episode.
Okay. I've been just thinking of, like, a juicy topic. Alright.
Something to finish these drinks with, you know?
Okay. If you had the choice to spend a night, right? Like a night out in any place in the world. And it's like a night out with just your boys. Like, I'm not saying like, and fuck like your girl, like, I understand like the girlfriend because no because
yeah, okay.
now let's just say
Rephrase,
hypothetically
rephrase.
like let's say hypothetically hypothetically our
Okay.
girlfriends have got like passed
They're dead.
away from an
Okay.
apocalyptic situation. We're sitting here and we're on a night out, last night of our lives. We know it's the end. Like, where are we going?
Vegas. No. It's either Vegas or
don't
Monte
know.
Carlo.
Monte Carlo's big.
I'd say Vegas.
Depends.
That's like a bucket list.
Dep-
I'm
Depends.
going to Vegas. I know, but last night,
Vegas.
Depends what
Vegas.
part of the year.
Damn, you wouldn't even leave this country, dude. Like, I'm thinking other
Depends.
countries.
Yeah,
like,
I'm out of the country.
I'm thinking different countries.
Monte
dude.
Carlo's
I
out
want
of
to
the
like
country.
Mexico because they have
You're going.
everything there.
You know where I'm going. Depends. In between May and July. That's if
Yeah.
it was in that time.
Yeah. You're not
Ibiza.
going to LA.
Ibiza.
Oh, okay. Ibiza. I've never been, so I can't say. I've been to Mexico.
Tomorrowland, maybe?
Well, if we, yeah, I guess you could
I'm
say
thinking
that. I would-
paradise. Like, you're thinking paradise, or you're thinking night out. What are you thinking?
whatever
Like,
you
not-
want, like something
Ibiza
where you're
is
just going.
party.
I feel like,
one
yeah,
night.
there's different...
Actually,
like,
you
am I
know
there
what
for
I
a
would?
week,
All right,
or am I
no.
there for
I
a
wouldn't.
night, or-
I feel like the last night of my life, all I would want, if like it was like I would want to sit down in a circle, like with all my friends, just sit down with some brews, whatever, and just chat like about
No.
But that's a
Like,
last
great.
night type
Yeah,
deal. That's a
like-
last night. You're just saying like...
last night out. Yeah.
That's
then,
a different...
Then
That's a
Ibiza,
different...
Then Ibiza.
No, because then
Ibiza.
Ibiza
No,
wouldn't be
okay.
the same, because everybody's... You know what I'm saying? Like...
3-day vacation.
You just
know the world's
randomly
ending
in your
3
life
days.
are single and have the
3-day
choice to go
vacation.
anywhere you want.
3 days.
Ibiza.
Like, you know it's your last
Ibiza.
vacation. You're
Ibiza.
gonna die after. It's
Ibiza.
Ibiza.
I'm picking Ibiza.
Ibiza. They have
that's the
everything.
stipulation.
They have a good. Honestly, that's a good choice.
I mean, what else would I pick?
They have everything.
Yeah,
I've been
I
so
guess
many
I'm not
places.
going to
I haven't been to
Vegas.
Ibiza.
Dude, Monte Carlo though, like they have the same thing
Like,
Ibiza does.
oh,
though.
actually-
I would go to Japan then.
Ibiza. I would go to.
But that's not
no.
with my boys. Like
No, if I went to Vegas though, if I would probably, I'm probably gonna end up in Vegas earlier than that. But like if the world's gonna end, I'm acting like this is a real situation.
Yeah, Ibiza
But
is fair.
Because if I went to Vegas, what would I do? Like, I would just
Gamble.
gamble. Yeah, I could just gamble all my life savings away. But God forbid the fucking world doesn't end.
It's like damn.
I lost all my money gambling.
where would I go?
And like even if I won, like for what, right?
Dude, I'm thinking like South America. Honestly, like Costa Rica, Colombia.
Buddy wants to go to Colombia after what he heard Almar
Colombia,
say
yeah.
off camera. I was actually gonna bring that up. That's why I love the Almar episode, but then I realized we didn't talk about that on the episode.
Yeah.
The Colombia trip that he went on.
Brazil.
What would
Brazil
you do?
would be
Yeah.
crazy. Dude, we will take over Brazil.
I mean, I don't know. With the boys is different. Like, if I'm going out and partying, is a different answer than what I would just do. Like, I would probably go to Japan if I was by myself. I would go there,
If you're by
go
yourself,
see what I want to
just
see,
go.
or with my girl. But if by myself, if I'm going out with the boys, and hypothetically, my girl died.
I'm just
Sorry.
saying that if it was with your girl too, pick a location after that with your girl.
With my girl, it's Japan. It's easy.
I'm going to Bali. I've said that. I want to go so bad. We both want to go.
By myself,
Bali,
or with
Indonesia.
my boys. I don't know.
And this doesn't mean like when I say when your girl's dead, it doesn't mean you go out and fuck bitch. No, just like
I
go
know-
have a
I know
good
what you're
time,
saying,
you
I know what
Like,
you're
you can
saying.
say it. Don't get offended, girls. Jeez. For
I
fuck's
don't
sake.
know. Don't pull a Jada.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't know, man.
Jada.
I don't know. That's a hard question. I'd say
What do you mean you don't know?
Tomorrowland. There's my answer.
All right, that's fine. That's a good shout. You know,
Always wanted to go.
Kevin.
He
is
went?
going
Oh, he's going? This year or next year?
this year.
Wow, those were sold out for like 2 years.
He got them for resale.
Mm. He must have paid bread.
Yeah. Yeah. he
Okay,
did.
I mean, is it time to go?
Not yet. What time is it?
How much
Wait,
is
let me
left?
look.
It's probably about an hour.
We got one more good
30.
question in us.
One more good fucking question. If you
All
didn't
right.
tell, we didn't really come prepared for this.
5 years back, you change anything of your life? Would you change something? that you
5
did?
fucking years, dude.
That's a good question, right?
That's a
All right.
very-
You
5
go back
years
5
ago
years.
was I was a senior in college.
No,
Sorry,
senior in
in high school. Hmm.
Wow, what a question. Great question.
Dude, I could say some fucked up shit right now.
What are you gonna say?
I have the answer that I would actually say.
I have the answer.
Or just say yes or no, though, if you want. Would you change something?
Yes. Okay.
You don't have to say what. I mean, if you want, you could.
Damn,
It's deep.
it's deep.
Different college type.
No,
Like that.
no, like deeper.
Way deeper. Than
From
that?
the deep.
Jesus Christ, I don't even know what to expect. Right
All right. I mean, my girl knows about this, so it's not like I'm revealing anything.
now. Okay.
I wouldn't have fucked my boy's girl, but
Oh.
they broke up.
I know this story.
Yeah.
Okay.
High school story.
High school story, yeah.
Yeah.
My senior year of high school,
That's all you would change.
yeah. Big mistake.
You want to? All right. Okay. So I'm 16 years old. Listen to this answer. Listen to this answer. I wouldn't change a damn thing. I swear to God.
Let's go.
I wouldn't change a damn thing. And going back in the last 5 years, I wouldn't change a single thing in my life. I swear to God. And I don't think, even the small things, I think that they've taught me important lessons. That's what I always say to people. I wouldn't change a fucking thing if I went back 5 years. Who knows 5 years down the line if I'm going to say the same thing. But if I go back to 16 after that, would I change something? I don't think so. Not at all.
Yeah, I was 17.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
senior
think I
high
would
school.
say nicotine. Never trying it.
Oh, wow. That's a good one.
Never trying nicotine. I think that's mine.
No, actually, I think I could live with it. I could live with it. It's taught me lessons.
Yeah.
I think it's taught me a lot.
What? What did it teach
No,
you?
like for a long time, like it for once, like, because like those people used to say like I'm not gonna mention names, but people were like, you're not addicted, you're just this, that, blah blah blah. And I think there was like a point in time where I was like actually like really bad, like
Mhm.
to the point where like I was like I would be like if I didn't have it for one day, like I needed it. Like not that I needed it, but like I would go get it. And then it just came to a point where like I was just like I would just get it all, like it's just such a craving I would get.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, all right, I'm not addicted like the people like we were talking about earlier, but like I feel like I was definitely addicted. You have to think I was using it for what? I don't know. 3 years, 4 years, 3 years.
I've only been using for 4.
3 years.
Year, really.
Sophomore year for me.
It was like junior year for me, junior, senior.
Not to say I didn't have nicotine prior to that, but like when I actually started.
Consistent nicotine, like it was senior year like consistent, nonstop, senior year of high school to sophomore year of college, like those full 3 years all the way through, I was like a full on like there, you know. And I think at that point, years, like you got to start sitting there and thinking like, okay, this isn't like just like a hobby anymore that I like to, you know, fuck around, you know.
Yeah. No, it's definitely gotten worse this year, for me at least.
I got way better. Actually, you know, this guy says that.
Before I had soccer,
No,
so
I'm
that's
saying
why
for me.
I didn't really do it as much. Soccer, like I was like, I wasn't gonna, have one or hit it. But now, it's like.
Nah, it's pretty bad for me. Low key. Actually, high key.
But again, it's like the heart, like people. This is why I think it's addiction. Because like you guys could both test how hard is it to fucking quit?
Pretty hard.
Like it's hard, and I'll tell you what the hardest part is. It's when you commit yourself to quit, and then your friends around you start fucking doing it. You know, that's what makes it hard.
I feel like if there wasn't a Nick stick here, I just wouldn't smoke nicotine.
Okay.
Yeah, but then you would go out and buy one eventually. And
here's my point. So I've tried to stop a few times, but I always come to the realization, like, if not everybody, but if a lot of people around me are doing it, then what's the point of me not doing it? Because in all honesty, and you used to say this, and I didn't really understand it, because I was like, how could you not? But Paul used to be like, oh, like, I don't even catch a buzz anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
And I was like, bro, like...
Yeah, that's true.
What, like...
That was the peak, yeah.
And that's the thing, like, and I hate admitting this, but, like, I don't, like, very rarely, very, very rarely will I catch a buzz off
you gotta
hitting
wait
nicotine.
like a few days, right? That's the only time I would get it.
And to me, it's
peak
like...
Nick.
And to me, that's kind of like, why now, if I'm asking myself, why now am I hitting this if I'm not really getting any gain of it? I do like the flavor, right? The flavor is obviously a thing. But to me, it's more the action of, I want to say smoking, but
it's a coping mechanism.
Just the action of having smoke inhaled into my lungs and exhaling it. Like that action, not necessarily the nicotine itself, because like I said, I don't even catch a buzz anymore. But that action is addictive to me.
Yeah. I
And
get that.
for me, I've always heard, oh, you know, and I have smoked cigarettes. I'm not going to sit here and say I don't.
Everyone
I've had cigarettes before,
Ooh.
right?
Wonder where.
It's good right
But like vape to me has always been the safer option. It's vegetable glycerol, propyl glycerol, and the flavorings.
Putty knows the chemical.
70% vegetable, 30% propyl. I mean, not exactly because there's flavoring in there, but majorly. So it's a safer option.
It can't be good for your lungs, though, right? No.
It's the metal. What the issue is the metals that once the vape. Because if anybody knows how a vape works, there's a coil and it heats up the juice in order to vaporize it. a lot of these coils have some sort of either cotton and or metal involved in that heating mechanism. And everyone and you hear, oh, my vape is burnt, because you get that burnt flavor. What is actually happening is that either the metal or the cotton is burning or decomposing, and those fumes are being propagated and you're inhaling them.
Wow.
And those are the fumes that causes some of these bad effects, because you're inhaling it's not gas metal.
Also,
it's not getting that hot.
Forgive me for not finishing this drink. I can't do it, not because of the alcohol. I'm sober as fuck. I can't drink this sweet drink anymore. I'm sorry, dude. We've had way too much of it. Like, take a sip of that shit. Take a sip, and you tell me if you taste any alcohol.
It's the same as mine. It's just,
nothing.
It's
just
just
sugar.
like straight mucho mango.
I added too much fucking
I told you.
mango. Yeah, you guys were right.
Back to my addiction. I think that
My addiction.
our addiction
Yeah. Well, yeah.
passed.
Mm-hmm. But
At the same time, I think that every time I try to stop again, I feel like if I see people around me,
it's
doing
hard,
it,
man. Yeah.
people at my work, my friends,
Yeah.
if they're doing it, then like, okay, then why am I stopping? Like, what's the point of me stopping? I don't feel any health deficiencies. I don't feel like I am getting sick. I don't feel like, and I know, in 30 years, if I do this for 30 years, who knows what I'm going to feel like.
Yeah.
But I'm not right now suffering any consequences from it. I'm still active. I'm still fit. I still go to the gym. I don't see any drawbacks in the gym from that, or in my physical state or my health. So the only point of me stopping is because, I think it's bad to be addicted to something.
That's a good point.
Well,
That's
Well,
the only
that's
only reason
one-
why I want to stop, is because
I mean, I just feel like
I feel as though
also, like, it
I'm
can't be
attached to
good.
this,
It can't be good.
so I should stop.
It can't be good to inhale anything into your lungs.
Obviously.
aside
But
from
to
that.
be honest,
Obviously.
we're like guinea pigs, because we're the first
Yeah,
people
that's what I'm
really
saying.
going through
That's
it.
the scary thing, dude. Who the
Yeah,
fuck
like
knows?
we don't know what's.
Can you
really
stop
the
being
effects.
soft and just fucking chug it, bro?
You know?
Dude, this is. You
Alright,
have no
cheers,
idea
2
how
seconds?
grim this
Yeah?
is,
I don't know if I have.
bro.
3
It's not
seconds
even
in
about
me.
like it's not, bro. It's not even about the alcohol, dude.
I know it's about the mucho.
Dude, it's fucking Arizona. Grow up, alright?
You grow up if you fucking like this shit.
Do I look like I like this shit?
Pass that water, bro. I
I
gotta
feel like this
chase
would
it
be
down.
good with like pineapple juice, like real pineapple juice.
I was gonna get that.
It would be like fucking phenomenal. I feel.
I have a little left. I suck at chugging.
I can't chug this.
I almost finished it, but then I almost yacked. So we stopped. You don't like the mucho?
Not anymore. It was good at first. One glass of it, yeah. Have a little ice. Look.
Ugh. And I still have another shot left. Fuck.
Well, there you go.
A little tad. Juan, you're done? You know what that means. It's time to go from the deep, where we go deep into the comments section and we check out you guys' comments, questions, topic ideas, anything, in order to give us a little content and to give our fan base, the deep, a little appreciation.
The deep, baby. Hang on.
We have another, and I know this is it, we have another company trying to recruit us. We are the #1 recruited podcast.
Because we're fucking good.
Because we're like that.
Yes.
We don't reach out to people.
They hit us.
They reach out to us.
Well, Reality Records hit us up again.
It may be the same company.
It is
But
Reality.
hey,
No, but there's
okay.
another.
That's what I'm
Comment
saying. It's another
from-
comment. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Osa Vexados podcast. Gostai muito? What does that mean, Juan?
What'd you say?
Gostai muito.
What? That's
Can you
that's
show
like
me?
Portuguese.
Let me
bro.
see. Give me.
That sounds like gostoso. What?
Look at it.
Yeah, this is Portuguese or some
I think
shit.
it's Portuguese. Let me see. Gostoso is Portuguese.
Goste muito. Let me look it up.
That's not Spanish, bro.
Let me see it. Yeah, that's not Spanish. Translate
Just put. You don't even have to put the language. Just-
goste muito to English. Really enjoy it.
Oh well, thank you very much.
Thank you. That's not actually a company trying to hit us up.
Thank you, Os Avexados podcast. It's some random podcast with 400 followers. 16. Let's hear some content. Wait, ready?
Yeah, let's
Contexto da psicologia, né? Quando
It's Portuguese.
os psicólogos dizem assim,
You can
que
hear
eles
it.
se
Shout out to this
bilingual.
random Portuguese podcast.
Yeah, right?
You
You speak two languages.
And also, thank you guys. The response that we got from our stories about, we started with 4 vodkas, narrowed it down to 2, and then which eventually brought us to the Grey Goose that we're drinking today. We want to thank you guys so much for everybody's involvement.
We got a lot of responses.
Hella
for that.
responses.
Yeah.
Hella responses from that. Obviously, as Paul said at the beginning, Andy hit us up talking about, oh, you guys should have done Belvedere, the Grey Goose won, we may agree. But at the same time, we do it for you guys because we love the deep. At the end of the day, you guys are what makes us want to make more episodes. And the fact that we saw such a good response, that's why we do this shit.
Yeah.
We don't
No,
do it
for
for
sure.
fame. We don't do it for glory. We don't do it
Yeah.
for 1 million views. We don't do it to make $1,000 a week. We do it because we love it and we love to hear from you guys and to make sure
Yeah,
you
like,
guys
we
are
don't need-
entertained.
We don't need like 1,000, 1 million likes on anything.
give a
Like
fuck
we don't
about
care
that
about
shit.
that. Like we care. Like look, we get 1, 2 comments. Like that's cool. Like we get some feedback. If you guys like hit us up and say like,
Even
we
just
fucking-
texting us, yeah.
yeah, like just hit
That's
us up.
what Andy
say, like,
did.
Say like, oh, it's cool, or like, oh, this is shit. Or like, oh, can I?
I
be
got a
guest?
comment from Kev one time telling me to stop talking about Summit so much.
Yeah, like fuck yeah.
There you go. And I
Please, you
stopped.
Kev.
Because like in a way,
since
like
since that comment, I have not in the middle of the podcast said, "Oh, look at Summit, she's doing something cool." But I used to do that.
I didn't realize that.
But that's what I'm saying. But
here's the
like-
thing. Like it's good when we get that kind of feedback, and it kind of shows us in a way. To be honest, I care more about one person. The difference between 0 and 1 person listening to it versus like 1 and 100 or 1 in 1,000 is a lot bigger for me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like if we hear that 1 person's listening to it, like it's a big fucking deal. Like someone listens to the whole thing. Like yes, someone's listening to us.
Someone cares about
Yeah,
us.
someone cares. That's all we care about. Like
we have
after-
20. We have 20. Total 30, including both the Spotify and the YouTube. We have about 30 people watching our podcast. Like that's
Yeah, that's cool. That's all we could ask for. That's all we want. 30 people. That's awesome. Like, I guarantee you, like that, the way I feel about it, like I might say, like, oh yeah, it's pretty cool or whatever, but that won't change if, like, let's say we get up to like 1,000 like followers or whatever.
that would be like
That would be
insane.
That would be insane. But like at the same
Insane.
time, like me personally, like what do I care about? Like I care that someone's listening. Granted, once we get if we were to like explode, like fuck that. Like I'm not even thinking about that because
then our mentality will change.
yeah, then our mentality changes.
maybe
Obviously,
we
but-
invest a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe we do this, that.
But like until then, like we're just sitting here like we just want to have a good time. We get here once a week, and we just try to enjoy ourselves, And I mean, it really just comes down to that, and we just try to put on not only it's sort of like a show, but at the same time like we do this again for our own enjoyment because we love doing this. It's kind of like a little getaway from our lives, the outside world, and we really enjoy doing it for you guys, and we hope you guys like enjoy listening to it too. If you don't, please let us know.
Yeah.
And tell us what you guys want us to change. We'll seriously consider it. We seriously
Yeah, big
consider
shout out.
every single thing.
Big
that you
shout
guys
out to the deep.
Recommend.
you know, and also I just want to mention, because we might get another we've been getting
Oh, wait,
copyright
wait.
stuff. The name of the song that we played is Another Dimension. I actually have it in my liked songs, in that playlist.
Oh,
We
man.
love that. It's a fire ass song. I actually heard it from my girl. She's also into EDM, so I made sure to save that. Again, Another Dimension. It's part 2. There's a part 1 version, but we
Wait.
love you guys so much.
Wait. We have to take a shot.
We have to take the shot.
Turn it up, though.
Turn it up, and let's take the last shot. Let's pull these out the freezer. Thank you guys for a great season. Time to wrap it up.
Fuck. Get the chaser out. I don't give a shit.
We gonna take a chaser.
No chaser? Alright.
Fuck the chaser.
Nope. Cheers.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh,
Hey.
the bottle is done.
Hey.
You know what that means? Fuck this bottle. Fuck it. We got a new one.
That hit me so much worse than the beginning. Fuck. It's because of the stupid fucking juice.
We'll see you guys next week.
Season 7.
Wow.